What's up, Soul Tribe? It's your girl Dominique with Empathic Guidance, and I'm back with another video for you guys today. And today I'm back with your Oshun messages for Crush Wednesday, Woman Crush Wednesday, right? All right, she picked the deck, and this is it. All right, so let's see what messages she has for us in this deck, in the Wisdom Oracle. All right, and then we're gonna clarify with some tarot. Okay, Oshun, I'm ready. Now, when I did the pre-shuffle, you guys, Orphaned came out. So that can definitely be speaking to somebody's fears or somebody's current reality, feeling as though they've been abandoned, or they can have a fear of abandonment, or, you know, that can be their inner childhood wound. So let's just see what comes out, because I only let that one card come out, and I'm like, oh, God. So let's see. Ooh, Between Two Worlds. Ooh. Here and Now is in reverse, okay? So somebody is definitely stuck in the past, okay? There's the energy of being stuck in the past here. And the past could have definitely been something that was dreary, you know, clouded, a lot of confusion, a lot of darkness. But somebody got one foot in their old way of being and then another foot in their new life. And their new life is full of color. This can be you or somebody that's around you. Because lately, it been energies that's coming in that has this energy of the overall energy, okay? So, it's so much to celebrate in this movement forward in this new part of your life. But at the same time, somebody can be dwelling on the memories of the past that's kind of keeping them stuck in the energy of not wanting to celebrate, or not having, or not feeling like they have much to celebrate, but there is. So this is just doubling down on that, because Here and Now is in reverse. So somebody is not living in the present. Somebody is not living in the present. It's the energy of, you know, okay, I'm in a new way of being. I have things to celebrate. I have things to be thankful for. I have things to be proud of, but I'm still focused on what happened before. You get what I'm saying? And too much energy and intention on what we don't want to happen, it perpetuates and manifests into the physical for us. So I feel like that's why Oshun is telling us that right now, is because for those of us that have one foot in the past, it's time to go ahead and bring that foot into the world of celebration, the world of color, the world where you really are currently in, living in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Appreciating the change that has happened in your life, appreciating the growth, appreciating the times that were painful, you know, because you've overcome them, and because it definitely contributed to your character today, okay? And who you are, and the celebration that you have to celebrate. A lot of us don't realize that having that dark or gray area in our life where maybe things just didn't go the best, things didn't go our way, our manifestations weren't working, we were unlucky in love, you know what I'm saying? Certain situations may have happened to cause trauma, you know, in a sense. Again, that's something that was building you up, molding you, teaching you how to be stronger, teaching you how to overcome certain things. And it's like, without that, it's like, how could you truly appreciate the celebratory times right now? If your whole life was just a piece of cake, then what is going on in your life right now with all the blessings, the celebrations, the beautiful events, being crowned? Because like I said, what I say about dark times, they the initiation for your North Node. And so a lot of you guys are crowned gods or goddesses, kings and queens at this point, when it comes down to where you are, you know, whatever juncture you are at in your journey. And it's time for you to act like it. You know, you don't let the negative memories hold you back. Don't let the negative events of the past hold you back. Step into this harmonious phase into your life and be proud that you were strong enough and selected to be a soldier of the divine. And that's not an easy task. It's not an easy task. We're tested. There's harsh lessons behind it. We experience trauma, tragedy, turmoil, you know what I'm saying? Tumultuity. We experience it all in order to get to this place where we can finally say, I finally made it. I finally see the light through the tunnel, the dark tunnel. I finally see the sunshine through the storm. You get what I'm saying? So that's the energy that Spirit wants us to embody, or Oshun is asking us to embody at this time, is celebrating the fact that you've overcome the darkness, not allowing yourself to stay stuck and stagnant in it, okay? So be in the present. Be in the present and celebrate, okay? Even the small victories is what I'm hearing. They want you to get in that energy. Don't obsess too much about the outcome. I posted something, I want to say, a couple of days ago, and it was actually a share. But it was what we all needed to hear at that time, because I've been posting a lot of messages that was related to that post. It said, like, basically focus on one step at a time, not the whole staircase. You don't have to look at your whole life ahead and plan and have it planned out, because at the end of the day, your life and everything that's getting ready to occur is already written. So it's like you don't have to obsess over what the future is going to be like. Just be in a serendipitous energy, surrender to the divine, and allow things to flow. Stay faithful. You know what I'm saying? Stay obedient in your walk. Use your intuition. And weed out any of the habits that could have, I'm going to say habits, but my thing is habits can be thoughts too. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever this is, it's a habitual thought. Thinking and staying in the frequency of resentment, anger, animosity and stuff like that, it doesn't help you at all. Because essentially it's blocking your blessings. It's putting you at a vibration where you're not vibrationally aligned with what it is, the high vibrational things that you're trying to call into your life. So let's see what else we got here. What's coming in, Oshun? Oh yeah, the tribe. Beautiful. Because y'all know I call y'all Soultribe. Go the distance. Okay. And go the distance was kind of in reverse. This is her energy because she does represent the cheetah as well. The representations that can come up for Oshun is, yellow jackets or bees, yellow butterflies, sunflowers, peacocks, cheetahs, and the vulture. Okay. Because she went through different phases of her life, and different, spirit animals represent different phases of her life. You get what I'm saying? Now, the cheetah is just that energy, that apex predator type energy. It's like going after what it is that you want, having the determination. With this being in reverse, it's speaking down to your fears in the past, holding you back, so to speak, because your determination has wavered. Sometimes we stay too much in the safe zone to where we put a cap on our success. We put a cap on our growth, our knowledge, the interactions that we allow in our life, because we so focused on the things that happened in the past and not wanting it to happen again, not understanding that that's the very thought that perpetuates those events in your life. When you're thinking about, I don't want this to happen. I don't want to get played again. I don't want to have another fake friend. I don't want this, what you don't want to happen. When you're thinking about that constantly, that's when it happens. Even when you meet somebody and the initial stages, and that's why a lot of the times we'll be like, what happened? Things started off so well. Well, our subconscious minds is what happened to us. When you meet somebody and they completely different from everybody you ever met before, but the only thing in the back of your mind is how you hope they're not the same, that's when that energy starts to cloud your vision and you manifest exactly what it is that you don't want, the outcome that you don't want to happen in certain relationships and friendships. So, and I'm guilty of it. I don't mind telling you guys the mistakes that I've made in my life in order to help you guys see that it's not just you. You know what I'm saying? That it happens to the best of us. And yes, sometimes we have to kick ourselves in the ass. Like, okay, don't do that no more. But I literally created a scenario out of fear. I literally did. And I don't know. Like, I can't say what was right and what was wrong, because certain things happen. I want to say that was the worst and the best soulmate that I had, because he did his job the best. When I say he did his job the best, soulmates are meant to teach us lessons, to mold us into who we are meant to be, and walk in the purpose that we meant to walk in. And he very much did that. But I feel like I helped the relationship manifest into into that toxicity by constantly thinking that he was cheating, he was going to leave me, he was too good for me. It's no way that if I'm this happy with you and I'm this attracted to you and I love you this much, that nobody else is looking at you. Nobody else is trying to lure you away. And that fear drove, I don't want to say it drove, you know, because people can choose. Like, you know what? You too untrusting. I can't be with you. So when people say, oh, your accusations make me want to do it, that's a red flag, y'all. Just know that that person can be weak-minded if they saying stuff like that. Because I'm a faithful person. I don't care how many times somebody accuses me. That's not going to make me want to go and do the very thing that they say that I'm doing. But in that case, that's what it was. You get what I'm saying? I thought about it so much that it made somebody that was actually faithful to me feel like it wasn't worth being faithful because I was just going to accuse them anyway. Now, that might be the right or the wrong thing, but what I will say is I played my part because I'm a powerful manifester. And by me thinking these negative things, I created that scenario in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know what the outcome could have been or if that's what the outcome was meant to be, because the very essence of that connection is what brought me here today. So I'm grateful and I'm thankful no matter how much that hurt me. And that's what I think about today. Now, a week ago, a month ago, I don't even want to say a week ago, maybe a month ago, I probably was still cussing this person. But now I realize, damn, you was actually the best soulmate I ever had because you did your job. You know what I'm saying? I know you watching. Kudos to you. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, these thoughts are keeping you guys from reaching the heights and the levels that you guys can truly reach. You get what I'm saying? Not being trusting is keeping you from having the ultimate relationship. Not having faith in yourself is keeping you from manifesting on the magnitude in which you want to bring things into your life. You know what I'm saying? Not having faith in the universe is showing the universe that you still have more lessons to learn, rather than looking like, okay, they've learned their lesson when it comes to that. They have the faith. They trust themselves, they trust the universe, they trust God. Let's move them forward. So we don't even understand how we become an enemy of our own progress when we embody these thoughts constantly. Naturally, a human being may have a flashback or two when it comes down to their past. But at the end of the day, it's meant for you to focus more on the evolution, more on where you are today and how grateful you should be that you, number one, still alive. Because a lot of us have encountered near-death situations where we could have really caused destruction in our own lives, or allowed people in our lives that could have really caused destruction or our demise, and we're still here. Be blessed and dwell in that resilience. Be blessed and dwell in the new blessings. Be blessed and dwell in the new connections that are trustworthy, rather than focusing more heavily on the ones that were not, because that's not doing you any favors. And it's definitely not helping you get to your next destination in this journey. Okay? So with the tribe being here, that's definitely letting me know. And Spirit has been conveying that. And now Oshun is definitely conveying that as well, saying that, you know, you have individuals in your life that are placed here for a positive purpose. Embrace those connections with positivity. Don't sabotage it, you know, by comparing new, trustworthy, you know, light beings and comparing them to the shadow energies and individuals that you have experienced in the past. I can only imagine how that would feel for me if I were being accused of being a bad person, a liar, a fake, a scammer, you know, not having good intentions. That would make me feel some kind of way, because I know my heart and so does God. No matter what I look like on the outside, no matter how I speak, God knows my heart. And I can't say that I'm not favored just because I experienced hardships like most of you, because I know that I am, because a lot of things that happened in my life was meant to take me out. It was meant to take me out, and I'm still here, you know. So let's see. Let's see what else is coming in. Oshun, Mama Oshun, the goddess of love. What else is coming in, Oshun, for the collective? Maybe that's all she want to pull from here. Okay, to the sea. Co-create, yeah. All right, people are coming into your life that you are meant to create things with, you know, and without what it is that they have to offer, it would be nearly impossible. These people can be from different walks of life. Look at the cheetah again. There you go, mama. I mean, she's just showing up in this mug. Like, look at that. But it's like you may have something to offer. Like, okay, maybe somebody else is faster, but you're wiser. You get what I'm saying? Like, whatever this is two people from different walks of life that have different knowledge to offer. But combined, you guys can create something beautiful. So that don't matter whether it's something that's interracial, age difference, belief difference, no matter what the difference is between you and the people that you're meant to collaborate with or meant to cross paths with to create something great, you first have to trust. You can't be looking to the past in order to fuel your everyday mood. You have to think of now and what it is that you've learned. And if you learn something, you're not going to repeat it. You know what I'm saying? It's either evolve or repeat. So if you feel like you're attracting the same things, then that means it's time for you to check yourself. Okay? With the C here, it's like time to go on, or it's time to continue a journey of self. Why is it that I still feel like this, even though I've healed, even though I know why it happened in my life? Why am I still thinking about it? I don't feel like you truly still ruminate on things in a negative way once you finally understand the lesson behind it. Because I feel like that's what set me free from bondage. And I'm just sharing that with you guys just so that you can know, like, when you truly ready, you won't feel like that anymore. There was times that I felt I was healed, and obviously I wasn't, because I was still thinking about stuff, getting mad about it. Now I don't. I have a different outlook on it because I see what Spirit was trying to do when I didn't before. Okay? So if you guys want to stop holding yourselves back from the finish line, from yielding the results that you truly want, you first have to cut away how you feel about the past. You have to cut away how you feel about the people that was connected to your past. If you got to do a cord cutting, do a cord cutting. But those people and the wounds that they caused you, you can't afford to bleed that onto other individuals that have nothing to do with what happened in your past, because it's only going to push people away. It's only going to close doors that God is opening for you. It's only going to ruin friendships that were meant to bring value into your life and that were meant to bring more growth and more lessons, even if they were negative ones. Some of us are not even learning certain lessons because we pushing people away before we can even gain what it is that we meant to gain from those individuals. So I feel like that's what Mama trying to say today. Buy the book is here and all that glitters. Okay, so don't just go off of looks, guys. That could have been your biggest downfall in the past, is wanting to be around people that are attractive or look like they have it all, or, you know, they seem to be, you know, educated and successful and whatever else. It's like those type of, you know, looking at the glamour of a situation, but not looking at the depth and the substance of something, is where we have been tricked, manipulated, and basically deceived. You get what I'm saying? And you have learned, or you should have learned, that all that glitters isn't gold. Don't choose people by how much of a replica of you they are. People don't have to be just like me to roll with me at all. In fact, I'd rather you be as different as possible. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I deal with people from all walks of life, different countries, different ages. I wouldn't discriminate. Now, in the past, I probably would have. You know what I'm saying? But it's more about using your discernment rather than by sight. That's why it's called blind faith. All right, but yeah, let's go ahead and clarify this real quick. This ain't gonna be a super long message because I want to get y'all zodiac messages out today too. Okay, Spirit, why is between two worlds here? And a lot of you guys are the ones that's feeling that fear of abandonment. That could be a childhood wound of some of us, okay? Okay, so why is between two worlds here? Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you focus on the times where love was just unrequited. Some of you guys have had a lifelong journey full of unrequited love. You may have felt unloved by your parents, even though you was jumping through hoops to impress them or to gain their approval or whatever the case is. Maybe every single relationship that you've been in, you were the one to love the hardest and go the hardest and overextend yourself to try to win over the validation from other people that you didn't receive from your parents. That's how things go. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever we feel like we didn't get at home as children, we seek that outside. And a lot of times we end up attracting, just like what I said at the beginning, we end up attracting the very thing that we do not want. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want infidelity in my life because I witnessed infidelity growing up. And I'm not going to lie, the parent that was not faithful, I was angry with them. I didn't want to be nothing like them when I grew up. And so I was committed to not being like them, but I ended up being more like the opposite parent that took the abuse and that was cheated on and this and that. You get what I'm saying? I ended up being like the opposite and receiving counterparts that were like the parent I didn't want to be like. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. I didn't realize at that age that I was actually manifesting exactly what I didn't want because I was so focused on not perpetuating my childhood. But for a lot of you, okay, you've had a life, and look, the Page of Cups in reverse, that's inner childhood wounds for me. But it's also a sense of unrequited love as well. It's also something that you've been missing since childhood, something that hasn't been fulfilling to you since childhood, and something that could have perpetuated throughout your life. But now, Spirit is saying you've learned the lesson from that. You don't have to worry about that scenario repeating itself so long as you live in the moment and not in the past, and don't obsess too much about the future either. Two of Cups, there you go. Unrequited love relationships. And I feel like for a lot of you, it started at home. How you saw your parents treat each other. Or how you saw your parent being treated by your step-parent. Or vice versa. Here and now. Now you have something that's coming in. And this person may be completely different from you guys. For sure, okay? So definitely be open-minded about, and some of you guys may be Cancers because I was getting that for Cancer and maybe one other zodiac sign, to be patient with this new soulmate that's coming in. Because even though you might have had a tumultuous past when it comes down to love, and you could be fearing that that's going to be the outcome of every situation, number one, you're the master of your own reality. So stop thinking that. Start telling the universe and claiming it ahead of time that the next relationship you're going to be in is going to be your last, and it's going to be healthy. It's going to be requited love. It's going to be an equal give and take. There's going to be honesty, communication. It's going to be two people that work hard for what it is that they want to gain and achieve between each other and individually. Interdependence, because that's what I like. I like an interdependent relationship. I don't like codependency. Okay, so why is here and now in reverse? But at the end of the day, you guys have actually been initiated, and you went through all of the hardships when it comes down to love relationships, whether it was ones you were exposed to or ones that you were actually in and experienced yourself. And all of that unrequited love is in the past, okay? You got mutual love that's coming in for you right now. This was not in reverse, because I would say, hey, y'all got another situation like that coming in, but you don't. You actually got somebody that sees you here. They see you, okay? Why is here and now in reverse? Because you can't bring your problems in the past to this individual. You can't. Y'all, inner work. I'm trying to tell y'all. Oshun speaking today now. Now, don't be mad because, hey, while she handed y'all ass, she handed me mines too. You know, but at this point and at this juncture in my life, I can honestly say, I already admitted to y'all that maybe this is something that's new, a new revelation to me. But nonetheless, when I learn something, I share it with you guys. And even when it's my flaws, I share it with you guys, because I ain't going to sit up here and pretend that I'm perfect and that I'm not still learning along the way. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, with the Eight of Wheels in reverse, that speaks to inner work, okay? And so whatever stigmas you may still have, they get ready to be shattered by this individual. If you thought love was impossible, if you thought love was a facade, if you thought love was something that couldn't be manifested into your life. You're getting ready to be proven wrong by not only the divine, but the person that the divine has hand selected to come in and be a counterpart to you, okay? No matter who you've lost, if you've lost true love, even if you've lost your twin flame, you know what I'm saying? There's always another soulmate that can come in and make us feel the love that we've always longed for. But you have to be the embodiment of that love. You have to be in the frequency of love. You have to be receptive to that love. And you can't allow the negative thoughts from the past to hinder that love, okay? So why is tribe here? Because this person is a part of it. Look at that. The six of pentacles. I'm saying the 6 of winnacles because the 6 of wheels in this deck. But the 6 of pentacles, okay? I just want to identify it with what it is that you guys know it to be. All right? And we see a child there at the door. We see somebody being offered an apple. It's not from a snake. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is from... This is the 6 of Pentacles, and this is definitely speaking to what it is that you put out. You're getting ready to get back. That's one thing. But this is also that equal give and take. This is a requited thing. This person will give to you. This person will nurture your inner child. They will feed that inner child as you will feed theirs. This person may magnify the last little bit of what it is that you have within yourself to heal. But I feel like it's going to be in a positive way. And I feel like this is going to be the type of person that's going to stick by you when it comes down to those adjustments that you have to make. They're not going to get scared. They're not going to back out. But all you have to do is think the most positive things and accept what it is that you actually asked for. Okay, so why is to the sea here? Because you have to look within. Where is your inner compass leading you? Okay. Is it leading you to a road of complete solitude and reclusive energy? Or are you meant to interact and experience love in all forms? You know what I'm saying? Love and laughter and joy and dancing and singing and celebrating and family and children and, you know, celebrations. What would you want your life to be like? It's okay to like to be alone, but who wants to live their entire life in isolation? Who wants to live their entire life in isolation, missing out on everything that life has to offer? When you can have those around you that truly love you, truly adore you, are truly enamored by you, truly look up to you, truly want to celebrate you. Let's see. Why is to the sea here? The Magician. Look within and see that you have all the tools to determine who should and should not be in your life. As long as you have healthy boundaries up, I'm not going to say people not going to try, but you're going to be able to discern that energy where people are trying to push you out of your comfort zone in a negative way. Try to get you to do things that's going to make you unhappy. Trying to, you know what I'm saying, whatever. People like that, you could tell right off bat now at this point because you've experienced so many people that have manipulated and that have tried to gain from a situation without giving back. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of you guys have overextended yourselves because of unrequited love. It's like, love me. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to want to be loved, but you don't have to go to the extreme of overextending and exhausting yourself to gain love from those that are truly meant to be in your life and show you that love. You don't have to force what's meant, okay? Ooh, go the distance. Thank you, Mama. Why is go the distance here in reverse? 7 of Wands, being defensive. And you might feel, look at this, because you guys are worried about wolves in sheep's clothing. Okay? A lot of times you may feel like you're doing the right thing. Like, that's right, I told them. And y'all don't even be knowing that be somebody that's coming into your life to offer you something valuable. And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about knowledge of self. Sometimes people come into our lives so we can see ourselves better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a lot of things that I didn't really realize that I ain't like about myself until somebody pointed it out. And I'm like, Now, sometimes it can be projection, so make sure y'all using y'all discernment. But a lot of stuff we don't see about ourselves until somebody else points it out. And then you sit, meditate, pray on that. You know what I'm saying? For the confirmation. You don't have to believe everybody that's just coming around saying negative stuff. Because sometimes people ain't coming into your life to help you. They coming into your life to bring down the level of confidence that you built up in yourself. So you have to be the determining factor of that. But it's okay to take constructive criticism because, once again, it's meant and it's needed for character building. To become the ultimate version of yourself and to magnify the things within yourself that either you've been ignoring or you didn't even realize existed within you. Okay, so yeah, you guys have been defensive, and that's causing like a lack of movement forward or delays when it comes down to things and areas of your life that maybe you was already supposed to experience or learn a lesson in. So it's like, yeah, weed out the negative, but don't just shoot everything and everybody away. All right. I feel like you guys do that because you don't truly trust. Ooh, somebody posted something like that today. Oh my God, this message is everywhere. Okay. So with the Two of Swords here, it's like, it kind of puts you guys in despair because sometimes after it's like your lack of trust or your traumas or your abandonment issues push positive people out of your life, you look back on it with a stronger intuition and you realize that they was the wrong person to push out of your life. But the problem is that you've experienced the same cycle so many times and you kind of don't trust your own judgment. And it's time for you to start doing that. It's time for you to start calling in assistance when you feel like your vision is cloudy when it comes to certain people. I promise you, if you ask God to show you who somebody truly is, that you will see. You will. You just got to be prepared. You got to be prepared and you got to be open-minded. Because with the Five of Cups here, it's like you taking some losses. And again, I see him holding that red string. It's the only thing that's colored in this entire card, depiction, illustration. But with him holding on to that string, that's the cords you need to cut. Cut the cords to emotional disappointment and loss. Because whatever it is that is gone now, it's nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? And all I can say is that whoever is meant to assist you in your journey moving forward, pray that that person comes in. Use your actual discernment instead of paranoia or hypervigilance or just not even trying to give something a chance, not even trying to give new people a chance, new friendships a chance, new business partners a chance because of what people have done in your South Node to help mold you into who you are today. You are meant to become this resilient, strong, confident, intuitive person. Not somebody that's timid, shy, withdrawn, reclusive, okay? Because that's not going to gain access to what it is that you truly want in life. If anything is, again, just going to help things materialize that you don't want to see it happen again. That you don't want to see or that you don't want to experience again. Why is co-create here? And it's the last card, guys, so... Why is co-create here, Spirit? Judgment. I'm telling you, and whatever is coming in is destined for you. So it's time for you to come to the edge. Come to the edge, take a leap of faith, and trust that the things that you have learned have equipped you with all the tools necessary to be able to determine what is temptation, what is negative, what is false, what is a facade versus what is real, who is genuine, who is a true support, and who is meant to be a tool in your life to help you to continue to grow and help you to continue to become who you are and help you to achieve what it is that you meant to achieve on a cohesive level. Because not every single mission in your life is meant to be completed alone. Okay, guys? All right, so that's been your reading from Oshun. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Join the Soul Tribe if you're feeling my vibe. And I'll check you guys out on the next one.